Imagine being 13 years old and already feeling like a retired celebrity. That's the vibe around Ryan Kaji right now. The kid who turned toy unboxings into a global empire. The face of Ryan's world. The name every parent saw stamped across Walmart shelves. But lately, things are changing. Uploads are slowing, Ryan's barely on screen, and the energy that once defined his channel is fading fast. The question everyone's asking, is Ryan's world actually retiring? Is the internet's favorite child star finally walking away from the spotlight? Or is this just another chapter in the Kaji's never-ending family business? Let's break it down, because the signs are everywhere. Back in 2015, Ryan's toy review was simple. A cheerful toddler opening boxes, laughing at slime, and screaming over Hot Wheels. The videos were innocent, addictive, and tailor-made for the YouTube algorithm. Within 2 years, Ryan went from random kid to YouTube's richest creator. By 2019, Forbes reported he made over $26 million, more than actual movie stars, all by unboxing toys and shouting, "Wow, this is so cool." But behind the smiles was a business machine. Ryan's parents, Luan and Ryan Kaji, saw opportunity, and they took it. They quit their jobs, built Sunlight Entertainment, hired editors, producers, animators, turning their home into a full-scale studio. The channel evolved from cute home videos to a factory line of content. Toy unboxings, branded challenges, collaborations, every moment of Ryan's childhood packaged for profit. It wasn't long before the fun turned corporate. By 2020, things started to look different. Ryan wasn't the same bubbly 6-year-old anymore. He was growing up and fast. But the videos didn't change. He still had to act like a kid obsessed with Play-Doh and slime kits, even though he was already in middle school. Fans noticed. His smiles started to look forced, his reactions dull. The internet began asking, is he even enjoying this anymore? That's when the phrase, "Let Ryan retire," started spreading across TikTok and Reddit.
The Red Titan comic book stops falling into the wrong hands.
Cut! Ryan.
Yes, Father?
Ryan! I told you to follow the script.
Sorry, Father. It's just that middle school has been tough lately.
Who cares of school? You're doing this till you're 50.
I apologize, sir. This won't happen again.
At first, it was just a meme, but it quickly became a movement. Because watching a teenager act like he's 5 years old isn't cute anymore, it's uncomfortable. Ryan's been on camera since he was 3. That's over a decade of filming, editing, brand deals, and fake excitement. The kid literally grew up in front of millions, and the exhaustion shows. Over the past year, Ryan's world has changed dramatically. The uploads are inconsistent, the thumbnails are lazy, and more importantly, Ryan's barely in them. Gone are the endless toy unboxings. Now it's generic family skits, science experiments, and short animations. The energy's different, and so is the purpose. Because whether they admit it or not, Ryan's parents are preparing for life after Ryan. The Kajis recently admitted their main focus now is Ryan's education. They've moved from Texas to Hawaii, enrolled him in private school, and started limiting his screen time. He's learning Japanese, playing piano, joining sports, doing actual kid things. They even said on record that Ryan can stop filming whenever he wants. Now, whether that's genuine or just PR talk is up for debate. But one thing's certain, the uploads don't lie. Ryan's presence is fading fast, and the videos that do feature him feel recycled. Some even using old footage from years ago. It's like the family has an entire vault of pre-recorded Ryan clips, just enough to keep the brand alive while he quietly steps away. No farewell vlog, no emotional goodbye, just a slow fade into normal life. And honestly, that might be the best ending he could ask for. Here's the thing. Even if Ryan never films again, Ryan's world isn't going anywhere. This isn't just a YouTube channel. It's a billion-dollar brand. There are over 1,000 Ryan's World products on shelves worldwide. From toys and books to cereal boxes to clothing lines and even pizza deals with Chuck E. Cheese. There's a Nickelodeon show, a video game, a Roblox world, even a mobile app. Ryan could disappear from YouTube tomorrow and the merch money would keep rolling in. That's what makes this whole retirement situation complicated. The brand doesn't need Ryan anymore, but the parents still do. Ryan used to be the heart of the channel. Now he's just a logo. A smiling cartoon face used to sell products. And maybe that's why this quiet retreat feels bittersweet. He's not leaving in disgrace or controversy. He's leaving because he grew up. You can see it every time he talks about the future. In interviews, Ryan doesn't mention YouTube or toys anymore. He talks about becoming an animator, drawing, storytelling, and creating art. You can hear the spark in his voice again, something that's been missing from his videos for years. It's the sound of a kid rediscovering what he actually wants to do. But of course, when one Kaji steps back, another steps up. Enter Emma and Kate, Ryan's younger twin sisters. At first, they were just side characters in the family vlogs. Now, they have their own channel, their own merch, even their own spin-off series called EK World. It's clear what's happening. The Kajis are recycling the formula. The same scripts, same bright thumbnails, same fake enthusiasm, just with new kids. The internet's already calling it out. Ryan got burned out, now they're milking the twins. It's the same playbook and everyone sees it. Because while Ryan's world might be retiring, the Kaji business model definitely isn't. A few years ago, everyone adored Ryan's family. Now, most of the comments say the same thing. Let the kid go. People are realizing what this whole situation really is. Not family fun, but child labor disguised as playtime. No one's buying the "he can quit whenever he wants" line anymore. And it's not just viewers, lawmakers are stepping in too. Several states have now introduced kid influencer laws to make sure minors keep a portion of their earnings and get privacy protections. Because right now, YouTube doesn't have child labor laws. If your parents want to film your entire life for profit, nothing stops them. No trust funds, no work hour limits, no guaranteed savings. And that's exactly what happened to Ryan. He made millions, but legally, none of it had to be his. That's the uncomfortable truth behind Ryan's world. Even though Ryan's parents are now talking about balance and education, their history makes it hard to believe. They're the same people who once uploaded 20 videos a week. The same ones investigated by the FTC for running hidden advertisements to kids. And yes, the same mom who once had a criminal record for shoplifting before turning her son into a millionaire brand. So when they suddenly talk about letting Ryan be normal, it feels less like compassion and more like convenience. Because the views are gone, the empire's slowing down, and the internet is watching closely. If Ryan's world was still pulling hundreds of millions of views, do you really think they'd stop? Probably not. Unlike other YouTubers who announce big retirements, Ryan isn't doing that. He's just quietly stepping away. Less filming, more school, more hobbies. And maybe that's the healthiest way to end this story. No drama, no viral downfall, just growth. Ryan's world isn't dying, it's graduating. It's moving on the same way every kid eventually has to. The real tragedy isn't the end of the channel. It's how long it took for this moment to happen. A decade of filming, editing, promoting, performing. A decade of childhood traded for content. Now at least he gets to live like a normal teen. Something most people take for granted. When people look back on Ryan's story, they'll see two things. First, the success story. A kid who became the face of a billion-dollar franchise who changed how brands see kids on YouTube. And second, the warning sign. Because Ryan's story exposed the dark side of the influencer world. When family becomes business, childhood becomes collateral. He's not the villain. He's the victim of a system that rewards parents for monetizing their kids. But in the end, if Ryan truly walks away, that's victory. Not for the parents, not for the brand, but for the kid who finally gets to grow up. So yeah, Ryan's world is retiring. Not with a bang, not with a clickbait finale, but with silence. And that silence says everything. The toys will keep selling, the merch will keep shipping, but Ryan, he's finally free. After 10 years of cameras, contracts, and kid-friendly chaos, he gets to choose what comes next. He's not the YouTube kid anymore. He's just Ryan, a teenager, an artist, a person who deserves privacy, peace, and a life beyond views. And honestly, that's the best ending this story could ever have. Because for once, Ryan's not the product, he's the person.